Accepting thought box deliveries is our topic for today, day 16, in the 30-day challenge to empty nest success. If this is your first time listening, know we are diving into the challenge content. If you like what you hear, jump back to the episode titled Getting Started with the 30-Day Challenge to Empty Nest Success, and then work your way through from the beginning. Or visit EmptyNestSuccess.com to sign up for daily or weekly email delivery of this challenge. That will lead you to companion videos, additional journal prompts, resources, and more. Here we go. Amazing human and beautiful soul, we've been building an analogy for conscious effective Olympian, that's CEO, living in our empty nest years. And today we're going to focus on where the thought box deliveries we first mentioned in episode 11 of this season are coming from. The thought box deliveries can be quite plentiful and arrive from a variety of sources, such as a teacher you had decades ago, a parent, the media. We are continually bombarded by messages from television, social media, billboards, podcasts, and more. A colleague at work, a friend or frenemy, even a stranger on the street who makes a comment. It is important to note that not all thought box deliveries are intentionally sent from others. They may be simply sharing their own experience, never considering the impact you might make it in your own life. A thought box delivery may come as a demand, or as what some consider a fact. The consideration I invite you to make today is to pay attention to where one or some of the thought box deliveries that have strong negative emotions for you, where are they coming from? Do you know where it came from? What if you become conscious enough to pay attention to your mental real estate in a way that filters out the deliveries that should simply be marked return to sender, or never even opened at all? By the way, your inner self has your back, thinks you're amazing and incredible, and would never think anything about you that is unkind. You weren't born thinking lousy things about yourself. Unkind thoughts about yourself, well, those came from somewhere, and you can choose to declutter them and never allow them in your fence again. Being curious about where thought box deliveries come from allows you to not only declutter the boxes that aren't serving you, but also you may discover some that are continually forwarded to you that make you feel wonderful. And you're ignoring those. Why? Then you get to choose if you want to change anything. Choose to ignore the happenings that cause the thought box delivery, or take a look at a delivery and toss it into the trash, or you can treasure it if it's one that makes you feel good. And well, honestly, you can do whatever you want with them. This is, after all, your life to live. Your journal prompt for today is, do you have an easier time accepting positive or negative thought box deliveries? As always, I provide content to make you think. My hope is that I am able to provide you with thoughts that positively impact your life. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to take a moment to follow this podcast. It is free, after all, and become this podcast's hero by sharing it with others. You'll find links to additional resources, time markers, and more in the show notes. Thanks for listening today. Be curious about where those thought box deliveries are coming from. And don't you dare forget that you are amazing. Chat next time.